Okay, so you say you are at school from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., right?
Yes.
So that's roughly 4 hours of your day. Okay, what do
Yeah.
you do after school?
Uh, I come back home and watching TV and playing game.
Okay, and do you do sports?
No.
No sports. Okay, so when you come back at 10 a.m., you're at home for the rest of the day.
Yes.
Okay, so when do you usually do your homework? What time?
Mm, after dinner.
After dinner. So what time? What time is dinner?
Mm, 6 p.m.
Okay, so between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., you have a lot of free time, right?
Yes.
So that's 8 hours that you have free time. Now, if you had a job at a fast food restaurant, what time would you like to spend 4 hours a day working? So then your schedule will look like this. You go to school from 6 a.m. to 10, go to work from let's say 10:30 to half past 2, and then you go home. Okay?
Yes.
Would you do that? 4 hours of school, 4 hours of work, and then the rest you're at home.
Hmm. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. at school. Mm,
Okay, wait, let's do this. Let's say you don't go from school to
1 b 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
1 to 5. Okay, that sounds better. Yes, and you have at least 2 hours to get ready, maybe eat something.
Yes.
This would be ideal, right?
Yes.
That's nice. Okay, now, do you think you would be able to learn a lot at your job if you had one at that time? Do you think you will be able to do that and not be too tired when you come home to finish your homework?
Mm. Can do that.
Excellent. Now, which you so that's why you say you think students should have a part-time job, because if you don't have, you sit and watch TV, you play video games, and you don't really do something that's what people would say productive. Now let's quickly go look at this. What the other people say. Other people say Koreans should not. So they say they don't. They should not. Students should not go part-time jobs. The reasons are it's very difficult for students to work at the same time, and it's not good for their health. Now, let's look at the second paragraph's reasons. Do you think to learn new skills that you cannot learn in school is important, and why?
Uh,
Well, let me ask you this way. Do you think students should learn practical skills at like you would do at a job while they're in school, or is it okay if they learn it after school when they're done with high school?
Why they are in school?
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because
I can think of a few reasons. One, when you're finished with school, you already have work experience. That's one thing I can think of that's a good reason. You already have some experience working with people, for people, and with money, right?
yeah,
Another thing is, I think it's a good way to avoid um like I know from my experience with from being in high school, because most children had a lot of or most students have a lot of free time, they tend to go do stuff like drugs and drinking and all those bad stuff. So if a student is working after school and then when he gets home he has to do his homework and then get ready for the next day, I think it will prevent them from drug abuse and alcohol abuse and anything crime related in general. What do you think?
mm,
Do you agree or do you disagree?
I'm agree.
Okay, now we talked about only in your context. Like if you had to go find a job and you get one, maybe it'll work for you because you have that time on your hands to do it, right? Now, I want you to think, do you think every student in Vietnam would be able to do this? Now, you have to keep in mind extra classes like we are having now, sports, and other cultural activities. Do you think having a part time job might get in the way or not? Think about those students that play sports. Do you think they will be able to do this?
No,
No. Okay, so we can agree.
some
Yes.
some people can do this, but some
Some
people
cannot.
cannot.
Okay, so we can agree then that it is a good idea, but it's not a good idea for everyone, right?
Mm.
Okay. Now let's go unpack this. The second one. If you had to summarize this last paragraph, what would you say?
Students should not have part-time job because it is very difficult to study and work at the same time. Having part-time job is not good for student health.
Okay, so do you think if you did a part-time job like working at a restaurant or at a store as a cashier or someone that restacks the aisles with the products or something like that, do you think it's really unhealthy work?
No,
No. So would you say this reason is strong or is a weak reason? A good or a bad reason?
bad reason.
It's weak, it's bad. Okay. Do you think this might be it might be hard for all students to go work and go to school?
Hmm.
Or will it
I
only be
think
hard for some?
mm, I think they should go to school.
But do you think every student will find it hard or difficult to study and work at the same time?
Yeah,
Okay, so we have there's some strength to this reason. Now, let's think about this. There are a few things we have to keep in mind. One is not every job will give you a choice on when you're going to work. Either you come in at the same time as when you go to school, or you come in at a later time. No job you will just walk in and say, okay, I want to work from, let's say, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then be done. They would say, no, you can come in at 11 a.m., but you have to work till, let's say, 7 p.m. So you would work either longer than you wanted to, or you would only work on weekends.
I would only work on weekend.
Okay, do you see that? So it's not just about the idea sounds good. Yeah, I would say students should work. They should have some experience. They should learn that responsibility. Um, but I don't think it's for everyone. Let's continue. Now, from what we have remembered reading, when do students start doing part-time work in many countries? When? So, at what age do you think? Or does the passage say at what age?
30.
13. When they are 13 years old. Okay. So remember, I want you to answer in full sentences. Now, what skills can students learn by doing part-time work?
Practical skill
And
and skill that they can learn at school.
so
Cannot learn. Skill they cannot learn at school.
and
And how to work.
and
Mm,
how to work with money.
wow.
Yes. Okay. How can students with part-time jobs learn to take care of themselves?
Mm.
What would it teach them on taking care of themselves?
Part-time job.
Hmm?
Part-time jobs. Um,
Look at the examples after the reasons. If they have part-time jobs, they will learn. What do you think?
basically,
They will learn how to be on when to be on time and to take responsibility for their behavior. Can you please repeat that sentence for me?
yes, they will learn to be on time and responsible for their behavior
Sorry, and take.
and take responsibility for their behavior.
Perfect. Why is the problem if students get lower grades?
They will have oh well, uh, because students do both things, so they get lower grades.
What will
Uh,
happen if they get lower grades?
uh, we stop reading, studying.
No. Read in the paragraph.
Being successful in the future.
Yes, successful. It will stop students from being successful. Excellent. Now, last one. Why is it a problem if students are tired because of studying and working? Why would that be a problem?
Being part-time is not good for student health.
What does that mean? Will they get cancer? No,
No.
they will.
Well, they will get sick easily.
Yes, they will get sick easily. Excellent. Now, here we have 5 words: behavior, customers, part time, responsible, and successful. What do you think the word behavior means? If someone tells you, you better check your behavior, what does that mean?
Wait.
Hmm?
Um, um, I think uh, behavior is how someone act uh, or react in daily life or in certain situation.
Yes, it's how you react or act when you're in a certain situation or when something happens. Now, the word customers, what does that mean?
Um, Someone go to the store or go to the restaurant and buy something
Yes,
in
a person that buys or pays for a service is a customer. And part time, what does the word part time mean?
part time means working working for fewer hours than a full-time job.
Yes, it's when you don't work the whole day. You can go home after a certain amount or a minimum amount of hours. Excellent. Now, the word responsible, what does that mean? If I say you are responsible,
Responsible mean being careful, reliable, and able to do what is expected.
yes. If you were asked to take care, or if you were asked to build something and you do build it, but it's not good or well built and it collapses, you will be responsible. You will pay the fine or you will be taken to court or something like that. Or when your mother says to you, David, when I get home today, I want you to clean the whole house. And you get home and the house is not clean. Is she going to blame your father for it? No. She didn't ask your father, she asked you. So then you will be held responsible, meaning you were asked and not your father. Now, the last one, successful. What do you think the word successful means?
Uh, Successful means mm, achieving your goals or doing something well.
Okay. Now tell me something. What do you want to be successful in? In other words, what are some of the goals you would like to reach in your life?
Traveling around the world.
So the moment you can travel around the world, you would say you're successful. Is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Now, let's complete these sentences. So, number one, when you are what for a mistake, you people blame you for it.
Responsible. When you are responsible for a mistake, people blame you for it.
Yes. Number two,
Your behavior means the things you do.
oh, what did I write? Behavior, not behavior. Behavior. Okay, number three.
When you have a part-time job, you work for only part of each day.
Perfect. Number four.
Su- Successful people usually make a lot of money.
Excellent. And last one.
Her store serves about 100 customers each day.
Excellent. But David, thank you. Our time is up. I hope you had a lovely day, and I will see you again next week. Bye, David.
Yes, goodbye. Goodbye, teacher.